Good morning, beautiful people. My name is Alsa Monroes, and I hope you had an amazing breakfast on your ceramic plates. Now, that's just a little hint right there for you. But before we get into all the good stuff that I have prepared, let's take a quick stop at the news desk for this morning's headlines.
Good morning. One Cap Estate resident was found dead in her home on Monday afternoon. Investigators continue to comb the area, trying to piece together what could have happened and led to the woman's death.
All I know is that she was a quiet person. She comes in, she goes out and do her business, she comes back in. That's all I know.
Police are continuing their investigation into the death, which comes 5 months after the victim claimed to have been assaulted. In other news, Governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, Timothy Antoine, says despite past and present challenges, the Eastern Caribbean Sea Currency Union, the ECCU, remains one of the strongest monetary unions in the world.
40 years on, our foreign reserves have grown from under $150 million to over $5 billion. Bank deposits have been risen from EC 1 billion to over 24 billion. Our staff complement has increased from the initial 55 in 1983 to 272 at this time. And we have representation from every single member country. This evening, I confirm that our EC dollar remains strong with a current backing of 91% in foreign reserves.
The EC dollar remains pegged to the US dollar at a fixed rate of 270 EC to 1 US dollar. The Ministry of Fisheries is reminding the public of the closure of the sea turtle fishery. The fishery has been closed as of January this year and will remain closed until September 30th, 2023. All harvesting, sale and consumption of sea turtle meat should have ceased at midnight on Friday, December 31st, 2022. The ministry is appealing to the general public, fishers and vendors to adhere to the closed season regulations and to report to the Predialasny Unit, Marine Police, the nearest police station or the Department of Fisheries anyone known to be in possession of sea turtles or its byproducts. That includes meat, shell or other parts. Anyone found in possession of a sea turtle whole or in part or its byproduct is liable to a maximum fine of $5,000 as stipulated under the Fisheries Act, Cap 7.15. A dispute over parking has strained relations among a Goodlands family and has warranted the intervention of the local police.
There was this parked vehicle parked there for how many years? So then I decided, well, okay, since I can get to remove this parked vehicle there, just for me to get my car parked. So I paid a crane truck to come and remove the vehicle there on Thursday. That same Thursday, my auntie claimed that is her property. So then she came, she put endless of blocks there, so I will not get to park my vehicle there.
Authorities have given the parties an ultimatum to present the relevant documentation in hopes of coming to an amicable resolution of the situation. Those are your top stories. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, News Steve, and don't go too far, because we'll be right back. So first up, we have Amanda. She does a variety of different pottery, and guess what? She has a sale ending on the 31st of January. So let's see what she had to say about her amazing crafts. Good morning, beautiful people. I am here in Choiseul and I stumbled across Amanda, who is the owner of Ceramic St. Lucia. So how are you doing this morning, Amanda?
Do you know what? It's a great day, as it always is on the island of St. Lucia. I have to say that, because I could be in England right now and I'm not. I'm here.
You know, we have the good weather, so we have to be grateful for it. You know, put on that smile and just embrace the lovely weather. So it is a beautiful day. So, you know, we're talking about beautiful things. I know you have some amazing pieces that you want to share with everybody, but I know many people do not know what Ceramic St. Lucia is, so just let them know what it is.
Well, I came to the island as a potter. I make pottery. Now, everyone on the island has an idea of what pottery means, and most people, it's coal pots. But that's not what I do. I do functional ware, and that means bowls, mugs, plates, anything that you can use every day, your favourite coffee mug, your favourite plate, your child's favourite plate. I always find if you have a child that doesn't like eating, get them a plate with their name on it. They're going to want to eat from the plate. And, you know, since I decided to come out here and live my life here instead of in rainy England, it's a fantastic thing to do. I get to play with my hands, I get to dig mud, I get to do all lovely things.
So how did you get into pottery?
Oh, it was one coincidence after another. I was in a country where I usually learn, when I live abroad, I usually learn something. Most countries I've ever lived in, like China and things, I learn the language. But when I got to Vietnam, I didn't like the language. I thought it was ugly. Sorry, Vietnamese people, sorry. I didn't like the language, so I said, I'm not going to learn the language. Now, normally, I live a local life when I'm abroad, but I thought I'm going to do like the expat life. So in Vietnam, I started going for coffee and having lunch with friends and not doing the normal things that I would normally do when I'm living abroad. And so I thought, what am I going to learn? Because I have to learn something if I'm abroad. So I thought, I'll go and try this pottery thing. So I did. I tried it. I loved it. Became completely obsessed. Don't start if you don't want to be obsessed. And yeah, and then I did it for a couple of years and thought, you know what, I think I can manage on my own. And I was wrong, by the way. Because my first couple of months was just me terrified, ringing my friend in England going, this has happened, what do I do? And she's like, calm down. So yeah, I couldn't manage on my own for the first few months, but I had a friend in England who would talk me down, because the first time I put my kiln on, which the kiln is where you put all the pieces to heat them up, and it goes up to 1,200 degrees Celsius. And the first time I switched my kiln on, I'm in St. Lucia, there was a power cut. So the kiln went on, and I was, you know how you don't have to stare at the kiln, but it was my first time. So I was sat in the room just staring at it and staring at it and staring at it. And then all of a sudden, 3 hours in, when I decided to go off and make myself a sandwich, all of the power goes off in the entire neighbourhood. And I'm like, all of my pieces are in that kiln. And I was panicking, and I thought everything was destroyed. And I rang my friend and said, ah! And she said, don't worry, just when the power comes back on, just start it again. And I'm like, is that it? She said, yeah. I'm like, okay.
And that was it.
And then you realise, you know what? Nothing's going to kill you. So whatever happens, you just find a way to deal with it.
Yeah, as Barbara said, it's a bunch of happy mistakes, happy accidents.
Totally. And pottery itself.
Yes, it is.
Anything can happen to this thing you've spent hours on. You know, you've done it yourself. You can spend hours on something. You can spend days, weeks, months on something, and it will just decide to explode for no reason.
Yes, guys, if you don't know, in pottery, a lot of things can go wrong, and explosions can happen every now and then.
Every now and again.
So I know sometimes it is a little difficult to be brave and try something new, but sometimes we just have to take the first step and just try it out.
Yeah, well, the thing is there's nothing better, and it teaches you about life. You have to let go of stuff. You can't say, this is my piece and it's going to be perfect forever, because it's not. You can't invest all your emotions in something if the next minute you turn around and a bird is jumping on it and completely destroys it because a bird decides to jump on the pot that's literally wet.
Exactly. You can't be mad at the bird. It's Mother Nature. So we have to roll with the punches sometimes, especially in the creative, artistic world, right? So I think a lot of people have seen your pods. They love to see it. I know you do amazing work. I can vouch for her because I have sat there. I've seen her work. I've seen her start from the clay, the mud itself, and turn it into some amazing and beautiful pieces.
Well, do you know that's what I actually do? See, can I explain why I'm having my sale, okay? Because I need to correct a few of St. Lucian impressions. Because St. Lucians have this idea. Okay, I'm gonna say wild generalizations right now. So I have a sale going on where I'm trying to clear my shelves. So I'm trying to get rid of as much as I can so that I have empty shelves so I can start again. Now, the St. Lucian idea is, well, if she's selling it, it can't be that good. But what they don't understand is my business is online. So what I do is I make something and I put a picture of it online. Now when people ask me to buy that piece, I don't let them buy that piece. I say, instead of buying this piece, let me make you one for you with your name on it. So what happens is I will sell the order from the piece. So these pieces, they've done their job.
Yes.
So because they've done their job, I would like local people to enjoy them. And do you know how hard it is to get St. Lucians to get free stuff? I offer a treasure hunt. Come, show me a picture of you by my sign. You can get a free piece of pottery. And do you know what? No one comes. Well, 2 people have come. And it's like, 2 people have come for free stuff. Do you know what St. Lucians think? They think, oh, there must be something wrong with it. You can't get free stuff. And it makes me laugh.
It's really funny.
They're so suspicious.
Yeah.
Like the treasure hunts. People see my treasure hunt videos, but they don't believe that you actually get the treasure. Even though I post the videos of the people going, they still don't believe it. It's hilarious. So listen, people, come, buy this stuff, because if it's not sold at the end of the month, I'm smashing it.
You know, so you don't want some beautiful pieces to go to waste. So get your hands on the amazing pieces that there are. They all are different. They are all amazing and unique in their own specific way. So it's not like you're going to say, oh, she has this already. It's yours alone. It's only yours. There's only one.
Every single piece is unique. There's no 2 of anything. There is a set, but even in the set, they're not exactly the same because I use colour to create a set.
Exactly, guys. So come on down, check her out.
Can I show you a couple of pieces?
Of course, but we will just insert it. Right. So now that everybody has a better understanding of who you are and what you do, just let them know how they can contact you and where you're located. So if they're interested in buying anything, they can do so.
Well, firstly, I get so many people coming up to me and saying, oh, I've seen you on Instagram. Oh, I've seen you on TikTok. But you know what? They never write a comment. You never write comments. How do I know you've seen me? How do I know? Everyone seems to have seen me, but nobody says hi.
So guys, get talking.
You know, I have a thing where sometimes if someone makes me smile or something, I'll say, come and get a free bit of pottery. Because, you know what, I don't mind giving stuff away for nice people. So, if you just say something. It doesn't even have to be nice. Sometimes it makes me laugh when people are mean. Because I'm like, why are you being mean? It makes me laugh. So, you know what, it's always fun to have people interact. And if you're going to complain at me for not doing enough treasure hunts, actually take part in the treasure hunts that are going on.
I agree.
Because I've got a treasure hunt going on now, and do you know what someone said to me yesterday? Why don't you do those treasure hunts anymore? And I'm like, have you checked my TikTok recently, like in the last week? I'm basically the same on everything. I'm Keramic St. Lucia. Sometimes it's Keramic SLU to shorten it down a bit. So if you go on any of the social medias and just type in Keramic SLU, I want to explain the word ceramic. If you look at it, and you see the 2 K's, if you take the K's away and put C's, you get the word ceramic. It's the German word for ceramic, just to explain to you. And why have I put a German word in my title? I hear you ask. Because I used to be a German teacher, and I wanted to keep a part of my German side, because I speak German and I love the language.
All right, perfect. So you see, she has explained everything for you. You've got to know who Amanda is. You've got to see some of her work. So check her out. And with that, I want to say thank you for joining me here today. It was an honor speaking with you. And guys, I'll see you in just a little bit. So guys, yes, on Saturday was the launch of Caribbean Spark. We met up with one of our favorite image consultants, Vanessa Henry Long. So let's see what ignites her Caribbean Spark. Hello everybody, we are here at the Bay Gardens Hotel as we are just experiencing the launch of Caribbean Spark. I'm joined here with Vanessa Henry Long, and you know everything everybody at DBS knows her. So you know as soon as I saw her, I had to pull her in for an interview about today. But how are you doing, Vanessa?
I am doing fantastic, thank you.
That's what we love to hear. Now tonight we got the opportunity to experience the launch of Caribbean Spark. How was that for you?
For me, it was, I should say, a phenomenal experience. I think this is something that is needed. For what it's worth, we should have done this a long time ago. But I know that Dr. Bobre, the person she is, she would want to make sure that everything is perfect, or at least perfect enough to bring out to the public at large. And just by witnessing, I mean, some of the ambassadors and their stories, and knowing that health is really wealth, and understanding that without proper health care, without taking care of us as people first, that we would not be able to do the things that we love. So I find that being here tonight really ignites some kind of spark in me already just by witnessing so many things that I saw tonight.
Yes, it honestly was an amazing presentation by Dr. Tanya Bobre herself. And honestly, the day was amazing. From decoration to the content to the sparks at the end, everything just added that unique touch, and I hope it ignites something in everyone, just that it ignites something in you and I. Now, we know health is very important, especially as we're coming out of COVID. A lot of us tend to do very stressful jobs, and we just repeat the cycle every day until burnout, and we don't want that, right? So we need to ensure that we find our peace of mind, that place, wherever it may be, a few quiet minutes at home, go to the beach. Everyone has their special thing. So Vanessa, what ignites your Caribbean spark?
For me, there are so many things that ignites my Caribbean spark, but I will keep it so simple as a warm, friendly Caribbean smile. There is nothing as inviting as when a Caribbean person or St. Lucian, when they meet you, they hug you, they greet you with just that warmth, that smile. For me, that's one of the simple things. As simple as it is, it can break or make somebody's day, especially when you get that warm smile. So for me, I know the beach is amazing, and again, the weather, the Caribbean sun, and having that sun on your skin, that of course ignites a spark in me, but I'm keeping it as simple as a warm, friendly Caribbean greeting and that amazing Lucian smile.
You see, guys, it doesn't have to be extravagant. It could be something as small as a local smile. Honestly, Vanessa, that touches my heart, because as you're talking about it, I can feel myself, just the warmth is coming through. Just talking about it.
It's important. I mean, for persons who have traveled around the world, especially when you go to countries that very big, you know, the hustle and bustle, people basically walk with their heads down. They don't even look up or they about their business. But when you're in the, like, let's say, when you walk around the markets, or you go in town, or even the beach, or wherever you go, and you meet a friend of yours, and that person, when they see you, they give you that, hey, Vanessa, you know, that smile and that hug and that welcome Caribbean-ness. That for me ignites an amazing spark, and that can make my day even better if I'm having a bad day. Yeah.
So guys, you know, y'all need to find your Caribbean spark. You need to find what sparks, what ignites that spark in you. Okay? Now, once you find that, I think a life is a lot easier, it's a lot better, because now you know what exactly is igniting you. So guys, go out, enjoy your day, and find your spark. Now with that, I want to say thank you so much for joining me here today. And guys, I'll see you in just a little bit.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's SocaCize session. Leading the wine, we have Sarah, Laurie, and Shani. Let's get ready to sweat with SocaCize. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a bacchanal warm-up routine to Balance Bati by WCK. Let's do this. 4, 3, 2, swing those hips. Four, 3, 2, hips going in a circle. 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, step and switch. 4, 3, 2, first side and 4, 3, 2, next side. Hey. 4, 3, down and up. Hip. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Stroke back, squeeze it. Last one, side to side with the hip. Woo! Let's go. 4, 3, 2, circle. 4, 3, 2, step and 4, 3, 2, switch. Hey. 4, 3, 2, both sides. Switch it. Hey. 4 more. 4, 3, hip down and up and stroke back, balance backsy. Let's go. 4 more. Side side hips. 4, 3, step and 4, 3, 2, switch and 4, 3, 2, first side. 4, 3, 2, next side. 4, 3, hip down and up and last one, push back. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. 4 more. Hey, hey, hey. Roll the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. That was this morning's session. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with SocaCize. We hope that you're feeling sexy, sultry, and strong.
All right, guys, that brings us to the end of today's show. Now, we spoke a lot about craft, a lot about Caribbean sparks. So what truly ignites your Caribbean spark? For me, it is just about breathing, being calm, being in nature, and just taking it all in, listening to all the sounds, and just being able to have that moment of peace. Not thinking about work, not thinking of my home, not thinking about cleaning or anything like that. It's just that moment where I could just sit in nature and breathe. So what ignites your Caribbean spark? Now go out, have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow bright and early. Bye!